Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I haven't done a lunchtime live in a long time, so I'm happy to be back to do one. I know this live was supposed to be last night. I went out with some friends and I only had maybe one and a half drinks. I didn't even have that much to drink. And they were little drinks, like the cup was this big, and I was just sick, like not even tipsy, drunk, hungover, none of that. It's just as soon as I got home, I felt so sick. And it could have been because I went out after work, happy hour, and I didn't eat dinner. And I kind of just went out and had drinks and only kind of eat, at the Mexican restaurants where they give you the chips and the queso dip. Hey, Eric. Hey, Dejan. Hey, Glenda, you know how they give you the chips and the queso? That's all I really ate all night. But I felt like I still didn't drink a lot. So it probably was an empty stomach with just a little bit of alcohol, and it just went through my system and it was like, no, ma'am. And so last night, as soon as I walked in the door, I just was like, I can't do it, y'all. I'm so sorry. And I was in the bed. I was like, I gotta sleep this off, knocked out. So that's what happened. I do want to do some more late night lives because I feel like late night lives are fun. And I feel like these lunchtime lives are fun. So I am going to be more creative with that's my husband coming home for lunch. I am going to be more, yeah, that's him, creative with some of my start times. But as you all know, I'm going out of town. I'm heading to the airport in an hour and a half, so I can't be long on here. I really wanted to have some fun with this. I hope we have fun during lunch. And, if you have some more creative challenge chat conversations you want to have over here on the channel, please send them to me. I'll put them together. This is one that was put out there a while ago. And I said, since I'm going to be out of town, and I haven't watched the episode, but I was spoiled a little bit because I clicked on Twitter and I kind of figure out who went home, but I'm not going to spoil it for y'all. Don't spoil it in the chat either. When I get to the airport and I'm waiting on the plane to, show up, I'll turn the episode on Paramount Plus and watch it. But for now, let's get into the conversation at hand. Now, I saw a little bit of All Stars 5T, and I want to go into it because I'm feeling like All Stars 5 is going to be a want. Like, I might not be interested. Now, Gamer V puts all the tea out. She said the final contracts for All Stars 5 are going out. Filming is going to start in May. All Stars 5 will have cast members from CBS, other networks, and international cast members. It is not going to be exclusive to Real World, Road Rules. Someone said Fresh Meat is FM, and Are You the One? There are people on the cast that were introduced in the last 2 seasons. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. The one person I saw out there, and I have some more All Stars 5T, and I'm going to probably do a video on that when I get back. The one person I saw that was already confirmed was Anissa. I'm cool with Anissa. Anissa fits into the All Stars brand of what they're trying to do with the All Stars spinoff. People from CBS, international, people from the last 2 seasons, which means 38 and 39. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Go ahead. Do not turn All Stars into the platform for people who have jobs. And by that, I mean the people who can't go away for 3 months and film the show. The people who only want to give you a good 2 weeks, of content, film the show, bam, we're done. That's not what All Stars is for. Like, no. What happened to the Challenge USA? That's supposed to be for the CBS people. Y'all ruined the Challenge USA by bringing MTV over to CBS. Like, if we're going to have these certain spinoffs of who we want to see where, keep it that. I don't want to see international people. I saw, and people on Twitter be trolling, but I saw a picture of Berna up there. I don't want to see Berna on All Stars. She ain't even a regular star on MTV, so she damn sure ain't. Ooh, I ain't supposed to be cursing. Ooh, I ain't never gonna get. I ain't never gonna get no money off these videos, y'all. I gotta work on it. But she ain't even no star over there on the regular show. So she's nowhere near an all-star. Then somebody floated Michelle's name out there, and y'all already know how I feel about Michelle. I don't want to see Michelle on CBS. I don't want to see her on MTV, and I damn sure don't want to see her on the Paramount Plus. So, if y'all bring Berna and Michelle over there, I probably just won't watch it. Um, Somebody said Norris, but Norris, you ain't got no job. And I ain't saying that in no shady way, but your job is to be on TV so you can promote whatever you're going to promote on Instagram. Norris don't have to be on All Stars. Like, the people who do this for a living, they need to stay over there on MTV. All Stars is for the nostalgia of the show. For the people like me in my 40s who've been watching Real World and Road Rules, and we know all of the old school people, and we can't wait to see them come back. Like Keefla. I'm so excited to see Keefla back. I've known him since, well, I don't know him, but I've known of him since Alabama State University. So it's exciting to see older people that we haven't seen in a long time come back. Now, yeah, you can make a pass for Cam and Leroy, like what Cam and Leroy doing over there. But they've been on MTV enough to where, okay, I can understand Cam and Leroy. But I don't want to see no Survivor players on All Stars. And as much as I love Michaela down, I don't want to see her over there on All Stars. I don't want to see all those international people. Like, if y'all can't bring them over to MTV, then they gotta wait for season 41 or 42, or they just don't get another opportunity. But don't ruin All Stars by just sprinkling whoever want to go on a little 3-week vacation over there because that's all the PTO they got. I'm sorry. Well, you just can't be on the show. I know what the NGL is. Not gonna lie, I killed to see Ayana, Berna, and Norris on the same season. That's probably never gonna happen because Ayana is sick now, and I don't think she's up to coming back, especially the way y'all dragging her. Like, this lady is in the hospital trying to recover, and y'all dragging her through the social media streets. I'm over Berna. She made the final last time and she ain't do nothing. Norris, I want to see Norris again, but Norris will be on 41 on 40. She can go ahead and do 41. But Norris, stay over there on MTV. Don't come over here ruining our show. Because it's, to me, and I could just be speaking from my 40-year-old heart. But I don't think it's fair for 40 and 50-year-olds to compete with 20-year-olds. Like, All Stars is for the older people, for the Veronicas, the Tinas, the Rachels, Thank you. What's the point of having 3 different challenge shows when they all cast anybody? Right. Like, what's the point of having the different segments? You created USA so Survivor and Big Brother and those people can compete against each other. And then you ruined it and brought Tori and they asses over there. And we got mad and we want to see Tori. Y'all ruined it with Tori and Jordan. I'm just going to say it how I mean it. Then you created All Stars, but then y'all halfway ruined All Stars when y'all brought Kayla on there, and Kayla and them were being mean girls, calling everybody old, talking about y'all can't see, y'all knees bad, and everything else. And that might have been true, but we ain't need no 30-year-olds coming over there putting it in our face. Okay, I'm gonna move on. Right, All Stars is for the OGs. Period. The Anisas. Period. Like, Anissa is a good pool. A good pool. Everybody else I've heard, no. Maybe it's old stars versus new stars. I saw that too. I saw a lot of different tweets about it, and I heard it's enough. But the way Gamer V put it out there, she said it's probably, if it's a cast of 20-something, only 7 are old school and everybody else is new. So she said majority of the people that the names are floating out there are new, from 38, 39, and international. That's what Gamer V said. But I don't know. But we'll see. I wouldn't want to see old school versus new school because I wouldn't want to see that. I knew they would ruin All Stars soon. It was too good while it lasted. I agree. You see how long they took to give us All Stars 4, and I feel like we've only seen now. I know some of y'all seen episode 3. Don't put it in the chat. I'm telling y'all now. Don't put it in the chat. I haven't watched it yet. But out of these first 3 episodes, I feel like this is gold. Like you have a golden cast. I really feel like this season is going to be really good. And then y'all come up with this. Y'all said don't bring Big Easy to the flagship either. Let Big Easy do it if he wants to. You see, Big D is out there working out. Big D is begging to be on one of these challenge spinoffs. Let him do it. He's in the gym. He can't do no worse than Big Easy. He can't do no worse. So let the people do it. I'd rather see Big D than Michelle. Yeah, right. We ain't watched episode 3 yet. Don't put it in the chat. But let's move on to what we're really here for. Now, you all know a while ago, somebody tweeted, if we did all these separate categories, who would be the overall winner? And who we're going to do first is, I know, Taj, I know you want to tell it. Just let me get to the airport and watch it first. By the time I land in Chicago, I could tweet about it. Up first was Cara versus Tori. And after Cara versus Tori, we're going to jump into Casey versus Amber B. Now, the categories that they put out there on Twitter is physical, endurance, puzzles, politics, swimming, eating, and trivia. I added eliminations, finals, wins, and just who I like in general. So we're getting ready to go through. Y'all put y'all picks in the chat. And then we're going to see who is the overall winner. I've already picked my overall winner, and I was fair. I was fair on the choices, on the categories. But we're going to play along on the chat, and we're going to see Cara versus Tori, who, based on these categories, who got it. Now, up first, physical. I feel like Cara is way stronger than Tori. Tori is strong, but Cara is stronger. And I feel like if it was a physical, let's knock around, dig in the stand, strength type of challenge, elimination, I feel like Cara would win. So Cara gets 1 point for that. Up next, endurance. See, my computer don't even like Tori. I ain't even noticed that he put her picture up there. No, but I said for endurance is a tie, because I feel like when I think of endurance, I think of running and being able to hold a physical position longer, like to withhold your strength for a long period of time. And I feel like even though Cara is stronger, I feel like they both have good endurance. I feel like they both could run long distances. I feel like if they had to dig in the sand, they both, like, neither one of them would get up. Like, that'll probably be a 5-hour elimination, something like that. So for endurance, I gave them a tie. Now, Tori, don't be mad. I created this slide, and when I created the slide, your picture was there. But this morning it said, Now let's see. Okay, they let you be the puzzle person. Now, for puzzles, I was a little bit shady, because when I think about it, neither one of these girls are good at puzzles. But I feel like when it comes down to production, helping people cheat on a puzzle, they're going to help Tori. So I'm giving Tori the puzzles. I feel like Tori has more puzzle master friends, and we done seen production help Tori cheat on the puzzle. I'm just saying it how I've seen it. So Tori, you get to get a category right here. You get to be the puzzle master between Cara and yourself. What you say, Dejan? I only say endurance because Tori was a mile ahead of Cara during World of the Worlds 2 final, according to Polly. Hey, Andrew. Now, y'all know. Y'all already know. I got to tell y'all this in full vision. Y'all already know I don't be memorizing that stuff. Once the season is over, if it isn't something iconic, I ain't memorizing it. So I ain't got a clue who. I barely. Tori was in World of Wars 2 final, but who cares? She lost. So I don't know why I'm being a messy today. Let me stop. Let's go back to the categories. Okay, so Tori won little puzzles. I guess Tori can have puzzles because look, when it come down to math, Cara ain't got it. As much as Andrew, I am feeling better. Thank you. When it come down to math, Cara just doesn't have it. And have mercy. That's embarrassing. Because that's little second grade math right there. My nephew could do that. He could do the times tables too. Politics, it of course it goes to Tori. Tori is a part of one of the biggest alliances, I want to say, in challenge history, or at least in the history of my memory. Like the Vacation Alliance is an alliance that's strong, it's solid. They keep adding people to it. People keep begging to want to be in it. They come to the seasons with 20 people in the alliance, and then the core vacation people you can't touch. Michelle J, y'all tried to recreate it. Y'all tried to recreate it, Michelle and Jay, but y'all asses still lost. I'm never gonna get monetized. I need help on how to stop saying curse words. Maybe I have to monetize myself, and every time I say a curse word, put $5 in the bottle in the thing. That way I can stop. But anyway, Tori is really good at politics. She has more friends. She has more pull in the game. I think Cara started off Cara didn't get the same start that Tori got. Like Cara had to fight to get in any kind of good grace with anybody on this show. People hated Cara when she first came on this show. I think Cara has friends now. Like, yes, you mentioned Cam. And I think, depending on the day, she might have Laurel, depending on the day of the week. So I think Cara has friends now, but she had to really fight for those relationships, where Tori kind of just walked in the door, hooked up with Jordan, and bam, she was in there. But anyway, we're going to give Tori that point. Up next is swimming. Now, mind you, I have my own 40-year-old brain. I really don't know how well Tori does with swimming, but I know Cara is one of them people that be out there backstroking, and we all know that don't work. So I gave Tori swimming because I think she's a better swimmer than Cara, but I really can't remember. But I just remember Cara being a bad swimmer. So that's why Tori got that point. Cara has way more experience than Tori because she's been there longer. I agree, Andrew, but we talking about politics and alliances. When I think of politics, I think of alliances and your pool in the game. Like, Cara is way more experienced, but Tori has way more friends in the game. And that's just on period. I mean, you can't be mad at the girl. It just is what it is. Because I think if Cara and Tori, what are they both on season 40? I bet you Tori has more insulation than Cara. Tori's going to have way more friends on season 40 than Cara. Is Darrell over there? I think she'll have like Darrell, CT, but I think Tori has way more friends. Eating. Now, mind you, my brain again. I can't remember if Cara is a big eater, but I know Tori doesn't eat anymore. We all know she went vegan. We all know on that last final, was it Global Ride or Dies? One of them, I can't remember. Where it had to be Ride or Dies, because she had Devin drink all of their drinks and she didn't drink anything. So I'm giving this point to Cara because Tori no longer. I don't think it's fair that you can just come out and say, I'm a vegan, and put it in your contract, and I don't have to do eating challenges, because we see other vegans and other people who have religious things, like Fessy, it's against his religion to eat the pork, and they made them eat it. Y'all rolled Fessy down. Y'all dragged Fessy on Twitter for not eating that food during that final after Casey had already messed up her knee. Y'all dragged Fessy when it was already against his religion. And y'all was like, well, Fessy, yeah, he can't eat and he ain't gonna do it. I don't think that's fair that they required it of Fessy, they required it of a Nehemiah, but Tori can put it in her contract and say, no. And now all the eating challenges are onions and garlic, like stuff that you put in your salad. Whatever. Tori can eat, but Cara can have that one. I'm going off recent memory. The last time Tori was on the eating challenge, she gave it all to Devin. She didn't do it. I would lie and say I'm vegan too. And then they said she was in the house eating chicken nuggets, and then she gonna come out and say, "Oh, them vegan chicken nuggets, whatever." It's not fair for Tori to get special food. I would say I don't care. Just make them stop eating stuff then, because I don't be wanting to see them throw up all episode anyway. It's too many big muscular women on season 40 to not see a physical elimination between strong women. Season 40 better be good. That's all I got to say. And I want to see some stars and stuff like that. I prefer seeing the onions over. Look, I'd rather they just eliminate the eating portion of the final, because just like Dejan said right here, they don't really eat. They just put a little bit in their mouth and throw it up. None of that stuff is going down and up. Like they're just and then when they drink stuff, half the drink be down their neck and all down their shirt. And it's disgusting to watch. So let's just let it all be physical. Let's just let it all be physical. And that's that. Up next, trivia. I had to really think about trivia because, like I said, I ain't see too much brightness out of either one of these ladies. I ain't calling y'all dumb. I just said not too bright. Man, I sound mean. So I gave this a tie because I don't know who would win in a trivia battle, but that's just what it is. Up next, eliminations. Now, I did go out and do something I hardly ever do, and I looked up stats on the challenge Wikipedia. So when it comes to eliminations, Cara has had 19 eliminations. She's won 13, lost 6. Tori has had 8 eliminations. She's won 5 and lost 3. When I do the percentage, Cara's percentage of winning is way higher than Tori's. So Cara wins when it comes to eliminations. Up next, finals. When it came down to finals, this also went to to Cara. I'm sorry, Cara girl. I did not mean to say that. This also went to Cara. I pulled it. Cara has been in 9 finals out of 14 seasons, and Tori has been in 4 finals out of 7 seasons. Now, I did pull this from the challenge Wikipedia. If some of y'all have better data, blame the challenge Wikipedia, not me. So when I actually did the percentages of finals per season, Cara had 64% and Cara had 57%. So Cara wins. She's been in more finals than Tori. So Cara snatching up the categories. Up next, it came down to wins. Cara had 2 wins out of her 9 finals, and Tori had 1 win out of her 4 finals. Now, mind you, I really don't even count Tori's win because she was with the Puzzle Queen, and it was a puzzle final. We never seen no final that easy and puzzle heavy in our lives. But a win is a win. Tori is a champ. But Cara had 2 wins out of 9 finals, and Cara is the only solo winner. What was that? Vendettas. And she was a woman. Like, she beat out everybody. So to me, Cara's win trump Tori's win. So Cara gets that. And who I like, of course, I like Cara. Duh. And overall, Cara wins. So when it comes to the verses, Cara versus Tori, let's settle it right here. If Cara wins. I don't know what Tori, you know how some people just be gassing you up and be like, Tori girl, you the new it queen. You could be Tori. Quit letting people gas you up, Tori. We done sat here, we did the categories, and I did them fair. I ain't even overjudge you or put no hateration on it. Cara still wins. She beats you. Now you might could be on the show a little bit longer than her, and maybe you could pull up your record. But I feel like, girl, if if you ain't got no partner, I don't really see Tori doing it. Why what I say about you? I ain't say nothing about you. That final wasn't easy as it looked. There was a lot more physical checkpoints not shown. Well, they should have showed it. Because if you ain't show it, I ain't see it. And if I ain't see it, it ain't happen. All I seen was a whole bunch of puzzles. And all I seen was Tori with the puzzle master. I still think Tori can now be current. We gonna see. We got season 40. Let's let them both get there and let's see. Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think so. But we gonna see. I can't wait for season 40. We gonna see. But I ain't say nothing about you, Dejan. Did I? My memory bad. Tori got smoked in the finals. She got smoked in the final by all rookies. Humble oneself. Next versus battle. Right. Forget her. But anyway, I did say Tori gets a clean slate with me coming up, whatever season she getting ready to be on. So I don't have no hatred towards Tori, and I really want to see what she can do in future seasons. I really just want to see a fair season where people aren't coming in with 20 people alliances. Like, I really want to see, I don't mind you have a little 5-person alliance here, a little 5-person alliance here, and then a couple of people in the middle, and then we battle it out. Like, that's good television to me. It's not good to just see 5 people sitting in the corner dictating who goes in elimination every week, and they never have to face an elimination, and then they think they all this and they think they all that, but they ain't did nothing but sit down and say you, and then everybody want to kiss their ass because they want. I think I could curse now. I think the YouTube rule is you have to wait no curse words in the first 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, so I could say ass now. Everybody gonna kiss their ass because most people just want to come back for another season so they can get another check. And it's not about competition anymore. It's about staying around, kissing the ring of whoever is wearing the ring so you can come back. And I don't want to see that. I want to see some good competition. That's why I like Michaela, because Michaela don't care who got on the ring. You can kiss her ass. She gonna do what she want to do. See, that's probably why they canceled. Let me take Amber B and them down for a second, because I want to read CBS real quick. That's probably why they canceled CBS, because CBS is known for, we got to fight for our black winners over there on CBS, and the Black Survivor Girls was running that game, and y'all couldn't touch them. Ain't nobody want no elimination with Desi. Nobody wanted to see Michaela in elimination, and nobody wanted to see Chanel in elimination. They always wanted them black girls to take each other out and rah up against each other, and they couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. And them black girls wasn't kissing no ring, except for Desi. You kissed Michelle's ass a little bit too much for me. But I let that go, Desi. I let that go. But that's what I really feel. I feel like that's really why y'all won't bring Michaela back, because Michaela ain't gonna sit around and chill up under Devin and do whatever Devin say to do. I really feel like that's why certain people aren't asked back. Like Cinco. Cinco let it be known, if he ever gets to come on MTV, he going at y'all. He going at y'all. So MTV like, oh, is somebody strong and black that want to go at the people we want to be the stars of the show, oh, they can't come over here because they might actually take them out. And that's why y'all show not good. Right, how they did Kels. Fessy was so scared of Kels. Oh, and then Kels didn't want to work with you. Oh, well, he could go. That's why y'all ruining y'all show. Y'all trying to show the world a narrative that's not true. Now, I'm not saying black people could beat everybody. And the black people just so big and mighty and strong, everybody should be scared of them. I'm just saying, give them a chance. Let's have competition. If you could talk that talk, walk the walk, and bring on some people that can actually compete with you. And if you the best, beat them. But nah, y'all want none of that. Y'all want to bring on all these rookies that are a whole bunch of layups, and we just want the layups to kiss our ass and just be happy they made it 5 episodes and they got a little 5-week check and go sit down at home and run some Instagram ads. But I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna review, but I'm still gonna drag y'all asses too. Okay, back to the conversation at hand. Y'all don't let me get carried away. I can't miss my flight. Don't let me get carried away. Desi and Chanel were kissing Tori's ass too. They probably was. Michaela was asked back for 39, but denied because of her job. Yes, we all know Michaela got I don't want to say a real job, but she does have a real job with real PTO, and she probably can only do the CBS type of shows because CBS and All Stars, I believe they only shoot over 2.5 weeks. So Michaela probably can do those kind of shows. She can't go away for 3.5 months, and fool with y'all. Kels punked Josh. Who hasn't? Like, who hasn't? Let me stop, y'all. I'm losing focus. Get back to the verses. This is why this should have been a late night drive. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna drink during the week anymore. And I didn't even drink that much, but I'm older, and maybe it's just one of those things. The older you get, you can't do what you used to do back in the 30s. So I gotta kind of calm down, I guess. But anyway, let's go to Amber B versus KC. I added Amber B and KC to this because I saw it come across my Twitter, and I said, okay, let's really look at this. They're both somewhat new to the show. Like, they aren't OG vets, but they're vets, and they both have one championship win, and they both got their one championship win with CT as a partner. So I thought this would be cute. Let's just see who wins. Because, people hate on Amber B, but I think she really is a good challenger. And Michaela was slaying without even working out for the show prior. She didn't. She was like 25% there and still dominated. Michaela gives me the type of person who just works out as a way of life. So maybe she didn't do anything extra for the show, but I'm sure she works out. Well, since they open up All Stars to any and everybody, they need to have our girl Michaela on there. I kind of feel like Michaela, like I said, with her job, I feel like All Stars is something she can do. And it's probably something she would do. But as much as I love Michaela, I just feel like, But anyway, we got to focus, y'all. Because I got to leave for the airport. I got to get off of here in 20 minutes. Okay, Amber V versus KC. First category, physical. Of course, it is KC. KC is stronger than Amber V. KC is stronger than a lot of these ladies. I feel like that's why KC avoids elimination so much, because no one wants to go in elimination against her. Because she really hasn't come on the show to do anything to deserve to be in such a huge alliance. Like, I don't understand how MTV people let Big Brother come on the show and take it over. But I feel like the reason they were able to take it over is because KC is a very strong female competitor, and no one wants to see KC in elimination. So KC she wins for the physical. She got that. When it comes to endurance, we all heard how good Amber B's endurance is, how good of a runner she is, how good of a long distance runner she is. I feel like Amber B has better endurance than Casey, but Casey has better strength. We all know Amber B isn't going to be on 40, but I believe Casey will be. Amber B might, because Amber B has been tweeting a lot and posting about coming back to the show. So she might want to do 41, but I know she's not on 40. Puzzles. This one really could have been a tie. Because neither one of them are really good at puzzles. And we all know Amber B isn't good at math. I might have been shady on this one. This one probably could have been a tie, but I gave it to Amber. Y'all put it in the chat. Who was good at puzzles? I don't think either one of them is. I would have loved to see. Oh, yeah, I said that. Getting to the final, Casey. In the final, Amber. That is a great way of putting that, Vontae. That is a really... KC gonna get to the final because I looked up her Wikipedia. She's made it to all finals but one. In every season she's been in, she's made it to the final except for one. And I believe it's only because Fessy, it was that Ride or Dies where only one group could come back, and Fessy and Mariah came back, and whatever. Neither one of them good at puzzles. Okay, so we just gonna get our point to Amber B. Up next, politics. Do we have to say it? Do we even have to explain this? Casey came to the show with the Big Brother Alliance. Casey is an originator of the Vacation Club. Everyone wants to work with her because no one wants... Like, Casey also wins all these daily challenges. So not only is she someone you don't want to see in elimination, you also don't want to piss her off because 9 times out of 10, she gonna go in and win the daily challenge as well. So Casey is really good at politics. So not necessarily that she's a talker, a strategy. I just think she's so insulated whenever she's on one of these shows, especially if her vacation crew is there. And even if they're not there, people just don't want to piss her off. So KC can have that. And it's amazing to be good at politics, but you still just a piece of furniture. Like, KC gets on this show and gets 0 screen time. But hey. And it sucks because Amber is a Black woman and pisses me off when they come for her. Look, they're jealous of Amber. It ain't Amber's. I don't know Amber B from a can of paint. I don't know this lady, but she seems very nice. I've never seen her start no mess. I ain't never seen her talk about nobody, none of that. She always wants to be friends with people, be in the mix, have fun, be shady, but they don't like her. Like, they'll play an Amber B face and then go in a room and talk about her. And that only gives me jealousy. Like, Amber B is very beautiful to me. And I just feel like they're jealous of her. They're jealous that she came on and won a final with CT. They hate on that because Amber B did win her final before Tori and KC. Like, Amber B came in and got something that the vacation crew couldn't get with their 20 people alliance. They really hated on Amber B, and for no reason. For no reason. I don't know. Amber has a bad reputation for lying, which was her mirroring. What's that word? Mirroring people. Am I saying it right? I know what you're trying to say, but I can't say it out my mouth. I ain't never known Amber B for lying. Ain't nobody lied more than Tori. Ain't nobody lied more than her. They are definitely jealous of Amber. The hate comes from nowhere. It comes from somewhere, but they ain't gonna say. Amber let people manipulate her, right? And Amber has shared her diagnosis. I don't know if that's a part of it, being manipulated, or maybe not necessarily manipulated, but willing to do things because you want to be liked. But I don't like how they play in Amber's face. I really don't. And I like when Chauncey is there And I like when like CT and other people are there to kind of have her back because she's not a rah-rah type of person. And I don't, because it's borderline bullying. Luca Angelo, no, get over here. The dog is back home. Double Agents, I remember Amber played a really good political game. And after that, they started rumors about her. I believe Double Agents, was that the season where like Big T was in charge of the rookies and Amber B was kind of playing with the rookies? I think Amber B was kind of a rookie. That was like her second season. I don't know. That season had potential. Because I heard the Girls Alliance is actually making it through the game. Who is the Girls Alliance? I ain't heard nothing about. Don't, no spoilers, Andrew. If Chauncey was there, Esther would have never threw that drink. Esther did throw a drink on her. I remember. For what? Because I can't remember why. Yeah, Double Agents was when she won. Because wasn't that when Big T was in charge of the rookies? I can't remember. And that one girl who was scared to do a hall brawl because of her face. Ugh. I didn't like that Esther did that. And that's that season Esther had that fake crush on Josh. Don't nobody want Josh. Double Agents, yeah, that's when she won with CT. Because CT was big mad. He had to be with Big T as a partner. And Corey Lay is good friends with her, so I would love for them to do another season again. I don't know, because Corey's challenge name is in the mud right now. The way he did Big T and Melissa, just to have favor with Jay and Michelle, I wouldn't trust Corey's ass. I couldn't trust Corey. I was talking about Big Brother Canada. Oh, okay. I don't watch Big Brother Canada, so y'all know I know Chantel told me how to put that stuff on my phone and get the link, but y'all know I ain't did it. Y'all know I ain't put that thing on my phone. Up next, let's get off of politics. Swimming. I don't think either one of them are a good swimmer. I can't remember swimming. I don't think they're bad swimmers, but I can't tell who's the best. So I just gave it a tie. That's what that means when you see the man with the bow tie and the man thinking. That's because I couldn't figure it out. So it's a tie. Swimming is a tie. Eating. I only gave eating to Amber B because she finished. Because that season, Casey is willing to eat, but we never really see her eat because that one season her and Fessy quit. But it could go either way. I don't know. I just gave it to Amber B. Double Agents is when the rookie girls put Tori and Aneesa. Yep, Tori versus Aneesa and sent her home. Gabby was the girl who scared. Yep, I knew it. I think I liked Double Agents. I think that was a season I liked because I got the hiccups. I liked that season of rookies because those rookies were not scared to make moves. Now you have rookies, and I feel like that's why they don't ask them kind of rookies back. I really feel like they ask the rookies in a rookie contract, are you scared or are you not? And as soon as they say I ain't scared, they're like, nope, not you. They only want the scary people because it's not entertaining. Oh, that was the season Cam and Leroy. Yep, Cam and Leroy was in the game. I need to rewatch that because that was Leroy's big retirement season. But I think Leroy done let that retirement go. Yes, Natalie Anderson was there and she had to go. That season could have been it could have went a totally different way if Natalie and Wes were still there. Because that was going to be the team to beat. That was going to be the team to beat, and Natalie ain't never came back. Ugh. What's next? Trivia again. I ain't putting no brightness on either one of them, so that's a tie. Oh my God, the end race for second place between Cam and Nani. Was that really a race? Wasn't Nani way in the back? Because, yeah, I think, didn't Leroy finish first and then came CT and Amber B? Or was it always, no, it was always CT and Amber B. Then it was Leroy. Then it was Corey. And then we was like, okay, who partner is coming? And Leroy, that's where you messed up. Because we knew Nani. We knew it wasn't going to be Nani. Of course, the season I missed, It's a Good Alliance. Yeah, I might go back and watch Double Agents because I think I like that one. I did not like that whole trilogy of spy seasons where they were in bunkers and they were supposed to do this secret stuff and none of it was really secret. Like, I didn't like the rules. Is that what we're calling the rules of like how the game was set up? I didn't like that whole spy trilogy thing, but I think I like Double Agents, so I might watch Double Agents again. But I'm not watching the other one, The Spies and the Lies and the Allies. I didn't like that one at all. Now, for eliminations, I got to go back to my facts. For eliminations, Amber B had 7 eliminations. She's won 5 out of 2. KC had 5 eliminations and she won 3 out of 2. So I said Amber B's percentage was higher. But to be fair, people are scared of KC, so she's never put in elimination. And KC also, when we have daily wins, KC has 18 daily wins and Amber B only has 2, which means if you have so many daily wins, you don't even have the opportunity to go into elimination. So I did give it to Amber B based on that, but it probably could have went to KC. I could have gave KC that one. Yes, girl, I think all the girls are Black or women of color besides Bailey. Bailey was on one of them too, but that season Swaggy and Bailey was on, they weren't entertaining because they were just in the bed with each other. And, Swaggy cussed out Josh one good time, but no, Leroy was first because he wanted to run with his sister. So Leroy was first, then it came CT and Amber B. I can't remember, but I just knew. I always said, Leroy, I don't know why you want to run with Nani. Nani couldn't win one with Bananas. Nani has had umpteen partners and she could never do it with nobody else. I don't know why you thought she was going to do it with you, Leroy. I would have always picked Cam. Hell, maybe you should have picked Amber B. I don't know if Amber B was up for the choosing, but I would have never picked Nani. And Amber B won elimination with Huey on Spies, Lies, and Allies. I don't remember that season because I ain't really like that season. Finals go to KC. KC has been to 3 finals out of 4 seasons, and Amber has been to 1 final out of 3 seasons. They both have equal wins. They both have won 1. And again, they both won their season with CT. So that's a tie. Of course, I like Amber B. I really don't dislike KC, but I dislike the vacation crew. And I think KC is boring, but I don't dislike her, if that even makes any sense. But overall, Amber B had it with 5 points and 3 ties. So sorry, KC. You got to go by the points. KC lost. But I think KC in another season or 2 will overthrow Amber B. And if we're honest, I do think if we're honest and we don't do it on the point system, I think KC is in a better position to be a better challenger than Amber B, because I feel like even if Amber B ever comes back, they always gonna pick on her to go home first. They always gonna throw her in first. And to be honest, Amber, if I was you, I wouldn't even come back. For what? Just so you can get bullied and picked on and thrown in? Them people don't like you and they don't care about you. And is it worth the money? Now, it might be worth the money, girl. I don't know what you and Chauncey do for y'all change, but I'd rather be at home with my baby than stressed out with these fools who only interested in making a TV show. Glenda, why don't you like Casey? She don't really do anything to not like her. She doesn't do anything to not like her, but she also doesn't do anything. Don't do Bailey like that because she wants some daily. She did. I don't remember. I told y'all I don't like that season. She won elimination because that season they had to have skulls, I believe. It was on KC's and Nani's neck. Okay, I might watch that because I don't mind people being on other people's necks. I remember people did not want to mess with Bailey because I guess that Big Brother clip where she was yelling and she bit her cheek and was bleeding. It was like, we don't want to mess with her. Like, da, 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 da. Bailey wasn't gonna do nothing. I don't think Bailey is a fighter, but I think she one of those. She gonna come at you, but you can yell at me all day as long as you don't touch me. Because as soon as you touch me, then we have an issue. All that yelling is nothing. Because you can sit up yelling at me and I'll be just looking at you like, who cares? Say whatever you want. Okay, my final pick was right. Would be Amber B. Casey was dying to keep up with CT. She was. And Amber B was leading the way. You right. You right. I ain't taking nothing back. Amber B won fair and square. Finals go to Amber. Casey was trash. Tori performed better. Look, we ain't even talking about Tori. We done with Tori Dabu. Tori is out of it. She just lucked out at the end where she got to pick CT for the last part of the final. I ain't even gonna say the last part. Let's move on. Move on. Mm-mm. But you know, I wouldn't have been mad if Tori won that because we're not going backwards. Angie, don't go backwards. Airport time. I haven't liked Casey ever since she was gaslighting Bailey. She did gaslight Bailey a little bit. She sure did. I remember now that you say it. But Bailey was checking her ass. Look, I told Bailey this from the beginning, and the same thing I told Davon when she went back over there on Big Brother All Stars. When people do you wrong in a season previously, why would you ever come back and play a game with them again and think they're gonna do you right? Or think, oh, I'm gonna make it up to you. Davon made that same mistake with that Franzel person, and Bailey made the same mistake with KC. Like, they both did you wrong in previous seasons, and you thought you was gonna come over here and play a game and it was gonna make it up to you. As a Black woman, okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. I ain't gonna say nothing further. That's why she's so boring and a waste of TV space. Also, that vacation crew gets on my nerves. Me too. Oh, and that fight with Bailey. Look, I might just need to watch clips because I ain't watching that whole season again. And Amber is always going to be the first Big Brother to win the challenge. Is she? Yep, because she won before KC. Has anybody else from Big Brother won? No. Shout out to Amber B. If Tori won Spies, Lies, and Allies, I wouldn't be impressed. I don't care. You know what? They need to go back to having individual winners where it's not even just like Vendetta is an individual winner, but a first place guy winner and a first place girl winners. Whereas like let the girls run it and see who the best, and let the guys run it and see who's the best. Because a lot of these people only won because they were partners with CT. Or they were partners with Devin. But I feel like Devin only won because he was partners with, like, Devin and Tori. I'm gonna say something nice about their ass. I feel like that is a perfect partnership because Devin is good at the mental and Tori is good at the physical, where Tori can kind of push Devin and motivate him on the physical stuff, and then, keeping up with, Devin has somebody to keep up with in endurance. Tori can also catch her breath while Devin do all the puzzles. So I do think that was a good partnership. But I still said what I said previously, and I stand by that. I ain't like KC since the first time she said let's go. Did she say that on Big Brother? I don't recall KC saying 2 words on that season. I don't even remember her being there until it was down to like the final 4, and you couldn't help but to see her there. And it's like, who is this? KC. Bailey and KC were on Total Madness together. Total Madness? No, they weren't. They were not on Total. They weren't even on Big Brother by the time Total Madness came out. I don't know. Y'all, I don't care. They're good partners for because that was a stop and go final. I love how you said elementary finals. If it was intense like older seasons, Devin would have been hollering like Zach. Agreed. Like they don't do those intense finals anymore. I don't know because too many people have been falling out in the sun. I don't know. Y'all, I can't sit up here all day. Okay, a few more comments, then I really do have to go. Yeah, that fight with Bailey was because she said you were flirting with Nani. Oh, yeah. Yes. But I think Anissa told Nani because KC was the one who had a girlfriend. And the whole time when they was trying to check y'all asses because KC had a girlfriend at home and they was like, this ain't no good look. You don't really need to be messing with her. Now look who engaged. And you know they're going to come back and say, oh, but we fell in love after that. We got eyeballs. But I don't care, y'all. Y'all got to let people do what they're going to do. People are not perfect. Sometimes when love happens, and I ain't trying to say it's right. I'm not trying to say it's right. Cheating isn't right. Open communication is always best. But sometimes you might just be in a situation where you think you love somebody and then bam, the love of your life walks in the door and it's time to be with the love of your life. I don't know. I ain't too mad at KC for it, but don't play in our face like we ain't see what we saw. Glenda, even when she tried to get vocal on world championships, I was rolling my eyes. Hold up. CT needed the girls to do their part now. Well, Dabu, when you right, you right. I can't but we also will never know because CT has never been in a final with Veronica or Big T. So on paper, when you're right, but we also will never know. Don't call me a hater. Wait, and call me a hater if you want to, but I don't think Devin is a puzzle master like everyone wants to label him. I do. This man is like the old boy on Survivor talking about he got all the puzzles in his living room. Like that whole puzzle, whatever that first elimination was, what season was that? Was it Ride or Dies? It was Ride or Dies. When the rookies threw in Devin and Tori first, and production was like, oh, Devin got this puzzle in his living room. This gonna be the elimination. I was like, what kind of shit is this? What you mean you got this puzzle in your living room? You know what? He might not be the puzzle master. Production might just give him all the answer keys because I definitely believe they get the answers to Tori. They were together, Angie. Total Madness was Bailey's first season. I thought that was Davon's first season. Wait, let me think. Because I'm thinking the Dirty 30. Okay, y'all could be right. I'm thinking the Dirty 30. You probably right. Y'all know I don't memorize all the names. I'm thinking the Dirty 30 and I'm thinking of Davon because Davon started before Bailey. I would have loved to see Davon and Bailey do a challenge together. Did they? Yeah, Davon was on Final Reckoning and that was around that Dirty 30 time. Not Nani pulling a Portia Williams. You said it, not me. But that sounds about right. Let me get off of here. We being messy. We got to get off of here. And I need safe travels. I can't have no mess when I'm flying all up in the skies. Emmanuel almost beat Devin in a puzzle. I agree. I don't think Devin is a puzzle master. I think CT is really good at puzzles. And it's so many people that know how to do them little tanagram puzzles now. Like I said, you could practice all the Sudokus and puzzles you want on your phone. It don't mean nothing. So you could be right. Right, CT is the puzzle masters. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Davon was on Final Reckoning. Yes. Okay. Y'all, I got to get off of here. This was a fun lunchtime live. I got to go check my work email one last time before I shut this work computer down. And then I'm about to head to the airport. Again, I will not be available. Like, I'm not taking my computer or anything with me. I will be out of town this afternoon, Thursday, Friday. So when I get back Saturday, look for Survivor. Also, Drag Race Final. So I don't know whose channel the Drag Race Final will be on, but I'll be doing the Drag Race Final on a panel Saturday. Survivor All Stars 4. Somebody said the Circle started today, but when I looked on Netflix, I didn't see the Circle out. When does the new Circle start? I think it's today. If the Circle is out, I might save that one for Sunday, but be on the lookout. I have more tea about All Stars 5. I will put that together for maybe a Sunday night live as well. So Saturday and Sunday, I will catch up on the lives, but there will be no lives this Thursday for Survivor All Stars. I won't be in town. So that's why I kind of want to do this. So even if you couldn't catch the live, you have something to rewatch, challenge related while I'm out of town. But I will catch up. And then after this week, I will be seated for at least until June. Because right now in May, I don't have any out of town trips. I have in town things to do, which I could work around my schedule. So I think I'm going to be seated for a minute. So we'll be good on the videos, maybe some fun format video ideas. Yeah, give me a couple. Maybe I'll think of some at the airport. Episodes 1 through 4 is out. When they come out, because I looked at Netflix this morning and I ain't see the Circle. When they drop them. Okay, that's something else. So the Circle is out. The Circle I probably will get into Sunday so I could save my voice. But all that content to be here this weekend. I really do have to run. I cannot miss my flight. So y'all have a safe week. I will holler at y'all this weekend. Thank you so much for all of your support on the channel. Thank you so much for just rocking with me, even when I'm sick, when I'm late. Y'all still always show up whenever I go live, and I appreciate it. Any other announcements? Like, comment, share. That's it. I'll holler at y'all later. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.